Good morning. It is here. It's a little cooler this morning. We've got a few clouds and stuff in the sky, looking like it's a bit muggy, or feeling like it's a bit muggy. I have had a wander outside checking up what needs watering, etc., as far as the garden goes. And yes, it is feeling a bit like summer, spring crossover weather. Interesting. And we have Keza here this morning already. Good morning, Keza. Lovely to have you here in the comments. Now, I did have a little bit of an issue with some of the setup, so I'm hoping that all of the destinations are getting this and that you are able to hear me and see me well enough. I've got it going to my Facebook page, the Hypnosis Plus page, the mytimetv.live page, the rosboundy page, and also my profile and YouTube. I think it is going to Twitter as well, or whatever it's called now, X. So, good morning from Tarika as well over on the YouTube. You can tell it's YouTube with a little red icon. I was just trying to think of the word. Let's go over to the cards and tune into spirit. And that did go well, yes. So, yes, there might be a few little glitches with the technology. I don't know what's happening this morning. So, we've got the Gilded Reverie Lenormand card deck by Sarah Marchetti. So, I don't know, Tarika, if you do know this deck, because you are a new name that I've seen. I'm using the expanded edition. So, it's a lovely deck. And we have got Michelle. Morning, always a great way to start your day. Glad to be here. Thanks, Michelle. I've started mine a lot earlier too. And we've got Kim driving to work as well. So good morning, Kim. Been a while since I've seen that little brum brum there in the chat. And we've got Nat. Good morning from Nat. Lovely to see you here as well. So the 5 cards, gorgeous. And Caro, we've got Teresa as well. So good morning from Teresa. And we also have Carolyn. Morning, struggling today. I feel for you. Hang in there, darling. It does get easier, even though I cannot speak for you. It's just going to be an experience that you are going to be walking through. And good morning, Shaz. Lovely to have you here too. Or Sharon. Use full name, nickname. Yeah, it's all right. And you're glad to see me. So glad to see you here too, Caro. I hope you take some wonderful calming effects, from what is the cards and what spirit's connecting with you. And you know what I mean. So here we have also our card. So let's see what the owl card has for us. It's just because it's not what you're expecting doesn't mean it's not everything that you've been waiting for. And sometimes even grief, because I know that's what you'll be hanging on to for a while there. For some of you, do allow that experience. It might not be, well, obviously many of us don't expect to have that, but it is part of the process of living a life in fullness. And that's what we're waiting for. Well, it may not have been what you're waiting for, but it's what we can know that's going to be the best for us in whatever way. So here we go, the 5 cards, gorgeous cards. The lady, again, in the home space, the tree in the workspace. We've got the stork as our unexpected. It's the young man that's our role, so interesting. And the books in the centre, in the outcome. I love the books. So I was very happy to see that there today, so lovely. And it's Randall's last day of work today, isn't it, before he retires? Yes, he's retired today. By the end of the day, he's a retired gentleman. And learning to live differently, yes, certainly is, isn't it, Carolyn? Cara, understand that one. Now, let's go and zoom in on those cards as much as we can see them a little more clearly as I'm going through each of the readings. So, for our home space, it is that feminine energy again. It's going to be picking up on that is the connection. A little more with the ancients, I'm feeling this time. It's more picking up on the words of the wisdoms that have come through in our genetics as well as in what is known history and that type of thing. So I'm feeling, and I think because it's the pile of books here right next to it, as far as that is, oh, the knowledge, that is the wisdoms. And I'm getting a really strong energy around that now. So tap into that in those messages that you're getting throughout the day. It's going to be in the vein of that more nurturing, for those moments where you're needing it to nurture others, I think, as well as probably the inner self. But I feel that this is more for others around you. So tap into that through the day and it's that beautiful, gentle energy that we know so well of that is, well, it's moon energy, but it's not, as far as we haven't got the moon in the spread today, but I'm feeling it's that gorgeous sprinkle of silver, the silvery moon dust energy type of thing that does surround that yin energy of the feminine. So allow that to sparkle throughout your day and shine, even if it's the glimmer and shine of dust particles. Let them sit. Don't do the work for dusting, but allow, be in those moments where you really do need to have that reverie, as we have the Gilded Reverie cards here. This is the cover of the deck too, by the way, this one. So let's just say it's doubled that energy. Now, as we move across to the tree in the workspace, that's going to give us all that we need for, the knowledge as well. We've got the books in the center, but we've got the Kabbalah symbol and all that brings for whatever we're needing to do and use it for in our workspace. There's so much potential and possibility there. Acknowledge that the deep roots of what you're doing, that networking, that is grounded, so that you're going to have that fruit happening. We've got the fungi here, as far as the mushrooms and the rest, in the fertile grounds. That is our work, our business, that type of thing. And that's flourishing in the branches that we are growing up and out and about with that, the nesting from the birds, the fruits that are actually on the tree, all sorts of possibilities there. So do certainly put in that work of knowing, I think, is what I'm getting from this, because it does take a little bit of energy. Well, take a bit of energy. It takes a lot of energy to keep up with what you're needing to know, and the knowledge and the learning and all that sort of thing. So definitely, as I've signed up for another course last night, too tempting. I love being the perpetual student. So learn from what you're moving through in your workspace today, in whatever way you're earning your living, your income. Now we've got the stalk. We know that talk is about change, so be open to that. And good morning to Caitlin and Corinna, who've just popped in with their comments as well. Good morning from Caitlin and good morning from Corinna. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So with the stalk, just know that there's bits and pieces that are going to show up in the day, like the twig that the stalk is, and it'd be the male stalk too, by the way. Like he's holding that twig, getting it ready to finesse the nest. So putting it somewhere that's going to make just that nice little change, that's creating the perfection in readiness for the egg being laid and the bird, the babe being born once it's, hatched, once it's actually matured, got through its incubation period. That gorgeous glow of the golden sunshine. You can imagine it's the gem, the gold itself that might be there for you. The different aspects of what is change and fruition. I'm thinking fruition. As far as that hatching, it is the long wait and what's been done in that process to be for the maturity and the hatching of that baby stalk in the mind of what is spirit hatching for us. The moments will pop up as to you'll see and know what is part of that process through your day to day, because it's not just that it's the hatching. This is change and being open and aware of what we're needing to do for the process. Right, so that's why it's in the unexpected energy center there. Now we'll just bring it down to the young gentleman. So we've got both of these, as you can see. Whoops, I've just moved that table just a bit too far. As we can see from this, he is also facing the same way. So we are both in the balance of these energies. This is our role. And so we are bringing more of the practicalities of and the stability of knowing that is from our past and bringing it into our presence and awareness as we're stepping into our day to day. So it's brought through with that gorgeous symbol of the rose and the love that is present there as well. And it's in that different way, that balance. For you, Carol, I think it really is that memories are precious, and how that shows up for you today in such a precious way, never forgotten, and all of that is special, that was that connection. So bring forward that is stable, and the knowing, and how, even in whatever we're doing in our day, we have that can bring in, and the word I'm just getting is sensible. So, I suppose because we do feel that the general consensus is that the strength of the man, the masculine, that type of thing, and the stability of it. So even though there is that with the feminine, there's just that difference, isn't there? Because, I mean, you've got to look at it, we are biologically different. And so there is also that is psychological difference as well. We're bringing in that balance of the both today. But more especially, let's switch our own personas to that is more masculine, to be able to move through, continue through with our day to day. That's what I'm getting from that. So there we go. And Sandra's creating a secret Santa. Oracle sharing words cards. I want to be very... Oh, that sounds really great. You want it to be very unique. That sounds great, Sandra. And Kara, yes, those beautiful hearts and the rose. I understand. And as we come to that central card that is the outcome, that is that what I like to call, it is that central, it's almost like the vortex, it's almost like, the center of a storm, the peace right in the center of a storm, or the energies, because that's all it is. It's shifting in energies. And what we're doing with this one as our outcome, as our central card, it is that deep level of knowledge that we have. Have a look at all these books in the stack behind, but the one that we've chosen for today. What are you choosing for your day today to be the focus from your knowledge base, and put that fully and completely into action for the day today? That the conclusion is you can also close that book by the end of the day and know that you have been well read, well written, well shared, I feel. So it is knowledge shared. All of that can be from our own life experience, from our family experiences that we've been part of, and all of life, work and home, being us, and open for those unexpected moments from spirit, as I go back to bringing them in, unexpected moments from spirit that will bring us change. Okay, so hopefully that those cards in that spread have been helpful for you, and that even if you, as you may reference back to that or feel the energies of that flowing through your day of this particular spread, that you can learn and grow and keep blossoming and being the best you as you move through your day as well. Thank you for the reading again from Caitlin. Jason, I love you. Love you back. Gorgeous. Thank you. And Keza, have an amazing day. And thank you from Teresa as well. Thank you. So I know as your comments probably will still keep coming through as I finish. Apologies if I haven't made time to put them on the screen. But we all have busy lives, don't we? Especially this time of the year. Take time to breathe through whatever your experiences are, to give yourself some time and some rest and nurturing, as the cards have both the feminine and masculine today. Be that for yourself and for others. You know, balance it up, let things happen and flow as they are meant to, and learn and grow from each and every one of your experiences today. So, thank you from Corinna. And cheers for that, Ros from Tarika. Oh, thank you very much. And from Caro, thank you. Oh, you know, I love these emojis. They're just so bright and colourful as I'm looking at them on my screen. Thank you so much. Keep being the best you, and I'll see you tomorrow around the 8 o'clock. Namaste.